Because nothing will hold us down. Because nothing will hold us down.
I ain't got Phreze's radio voice. I definitely don't belong in front of a camera.
It is what it is. Just tell them what you do.
The AV Lab is an affordable media company that specializes in professional video and audio production. Do you need equipment or trained professionals for your next project? Well, we serve many people, including businesses, organizations, athletes, and musicians. With years of experience in the conference room and on the sidelines, the AV Lab can get you noticed and help you reach for your goals.
Will you finish this? Just give them the number.
Call the AV Lab today at 314-722-8522 and learn how we can help with your corporate videos, business conferences and events, highlight reels, and much, much more. Call 314-722-8522 today.
Now, hold on, because it's my distinct pleasure to interrupt this broadcast, because we're going to get some news. Right now, I am calling the Brooklyn Fire Department. We're checking on the progress.
Hello?
Hello. Is it?
Hey, what's going on, young man?
Antoine, Chief.
Yes,
Chief,
sir.
how are you?
I'm pretty good, man.
It's 1384, I think.
How's it going?
I'm all right. How you doing? You are live.
Pretty good.
You are live on the air right now on a very special re-airing of It Is What It Is right here on the Zero G Network. We're actually live right now. So I wanted to know, because earlier today we covered Fire Prevention Week. We covered some tips on how people can, keep themselves safe, let their families know what to do in a crisis. I want to know how far, approximately, how far have we gotten in today's boot drive?
Right now, a rough estimate of what we have would be roughly about maybe $325.
Awesome. And now there's still time. You guys still have a few more hours that you're out there, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so now you're at Walmart in Granite City. That is at 379 West Pontoon Road, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and members of the Brooklyn Volunteer Fire Protection District out there right now, raising funds, making sure that particular department can still keep the constituents of Brooklyn safe.
That's correct.
And that is an important thing. Now, earlier we spoke to Milton. Okay, we spoke to him about some fire prevention tips. Other than the basics, making sure that your smoke detector batteries are up and all that, please tell me what people can do to keep themselves safe in their home.
The biggest thing that people can do as far as fire prevention goes is be aware of the things that you do, especially when you're using any kind of cooking appliance or any type of energized equipment. Anything flammable or anything that may even cause ignition. Always be aware of your surroundings. Always store any chemicals or any materials that may cause fire or even be involved in the process of fire. The best thing to do is store them properly, or if they need to be discarded, make sure you do that and make sure you do it in the proper place, in proper containers. And just be a big advocate of prevention as far as having escape plans,
right.
Making sure everyone knows what the escape plan is. It's a pretty good thing to know how to extinguish certain fires if they're small enough, such as a grease fire. You can always take a top if it's in a skillet and smother it. Flour is good for it. Salt and sugar or not. Definitely not water on any type of grease fire or any flammable liquid, period.
Right.
As far as electrical appliances go, the best way to extinguish that fire is to de-energize the equipment first. Most people are not comfortable with that. So if you actually have a fire and anything is energized, the best thing to do is just get out of the house and call 911.
Right. Exactly. Now, how often would you say, because we were talking about running like the family drills and making sure that family members themselves have a plan within their own home to keep themselves safe, how often do you think that drills like, such as these should be ran?
There is no standard for frequency of doing such drills, but in my personal opinion, I think maybe once a month would suffice. As long as everyone is present for that drill and everyone becomes acclimated with it, it should work out pretty good.
Awesome. So, I want to thank you for taking the time to do these calls today. I know that you guys are very busy right now down there trying to raise community awareness, trying to educate people in keeping safe, as well as being able to attempt to secure the funds that it takes to keep a department of such a long-standing piece of history, because we're not talking about just some small community that nobody cares about. I've served in this community, so I know that people care about it, and not only that, but a community of historical significance. It is the oldest Black incorporated area in North America. Am I correct on that?
That's correct.
Okay, so we're not talking about just saving a constituency, but saving a piece of history as well.
That's correct.
Well, like I said, Chief, I want to thank you for taking the time to do this today. Have the captain give me a call later. He spoke with me a little earlier, and of course there's more work to be done. So that's we will be doing that, and please keep us apprised on your progress. We're going to kind of put up kind of a community thermometer thing per se, and we're going to see how far we can take this thing.
I will do so.
Okay, thank you so much, Chief.
All right, thank you, sir.
And there it is, listeners. You have heard directly from the chief of the Brooklyn Fire Protection District himself. Very admirable man, very, very good man, named Antoine, and he works himself to the bone to make sure that the community is safe and that the constituency has what they need. I did this interruption because I thought that it was pertinent. We're going to get back to the program at hand because I've got something special for you all now. Yep.
We'll be right back. This is Phil, and you're listening to It Is What It Is.
Is your car old?
Well, kinda.
Do you like saving money?
Who doesn't?
How does 20% off sound to you?
Wait, what?
Mindy Pluma at All-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram can save you a ton of money this September. 20% off Chrysler 300s, Dodge Chargers, Dodge Journeys, Ram 1500s, and Jeep Cherokees. That could be up to $6,000 off. Call Mindy Pluma today at 314-288-5393. All-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at the intersection of Interstate 70 and St. Charles Rock Road. She'll treat you like an all-star and save you a ton of money. Don't wait. Call her now. Call Mindy Pluma with All-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at 314-288-5393. That's 314-288-5393. Call now.
I am the Edison phonograph. I can give you merry tales and joyous laughter.
Because nothing will hold us down.
Who's ready for a little sports news that you can use?
It is what it is. The Zero G Network and Riot Radio present
The Average Joe Sports Report.
Sports for the Average Joe, by the Average Joe. Welcome, everybody, to the Average Joe Sports Report right here on the Zero G Network. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you're having a great week. Cardinals are finally winning, which is insane. Today's October 1st, at least that's when this is being recorded. And the Cardinals just pulled it out. Out of where? I don't really know. But they got one game left, and they got to be big-time Dodgers fans tonight, hoping that the Doyers can knock out, or at least knock down, those San Francisco Giants. But we're going to talk a little bit of sports today. We're going to talk about the Cardinals bullpen. You know what time it is? It's time to break it down. Yes, it is. So, let's talk about what the Cardinals are going to do and what they've got and what they've done. And let's talk about some relievers. So, this week we're going to focus a little bit on those relievers. The Cardinals, usually stout and run-resistant relieving core, has been, well, let's just call it what it is. They've just been fair this year. In 2015, Cardinals relievers went 28-20 with a 2.82 ERA and 62 saves. Just a reminder, folks, there are 162 games in a season, and this team had 62 saves. That's crazy. That's a function of a lower scoring team last year than what the Cardinals have done this year. And it's also a function of the fact that, quite frankly, they were just dominant. So, as of the time I took the statistics here, which was the night of the 29th, in 2016, Cardinal relievers went 25-21. So 3 fewer wins, 1 extra loss. But they also had a 3.72 ERA. Yes, folks, that is 0.90 ERA difference. So that means that they're giving up an extra run for every 9 innings. That's a lot over a baseball season. And they've only gotten 37 saves. Now, last year, the Cardinals had one reliever with an ERA, that's an earned run average, of over 4.0. Just one. That's it. Keep in mind that your average bullpen is going to have, or your average rotation, your pitching rotation is going to have 5 starters, and typically anywhere between 7 or 8 relievers. So only 1 out of 7 or 1 out of 8. It's a pretty good percentage. So this year the Cardinals have 5 relievers with an over 4.0 ERA. That's a lot of runs, folks. That's a lot of runs. So first off, let's start with the current closer, the final boss, which is the greatest name for a player in Major League Baseball right now. The final boss, Mr. O, Seung-Hwan Oh. He is 5-3 so far with a 1.89 ERA and 73 games pitched. He's pitched 76.1 or 76 and a third innings pitched and has earned 18 saves. Now, he didn't start off the season as the closer. He started off as a setup guy and was doing an impeccable job. Rosie was the closer, and we're going to talk a little bit about Trevor Rosenthal. But ever since taking over for Rosie after his injury, he's been really good. He's been dominant this year, allowing just 50 hits in just a little bit over 76 innings pitched. He has a sub .900 whip, and if you don't know anything about whip, WHIP, that is walks and hits per innings pitched, that means that he is averaging less than a walk or hit combined per innings pitched. It's really, really good. It's fantastic. And I feel really confident about that. I'm just kidding. That's my Trump joke for the week. He has also averaged over 11 Ks per 9 innings, which is great. O was signed to a 1-year deal from overseas by the Cardinals and is a free agent after this season. O really hasn't had the final boss. Forget O. The final boss hasn't had a truly bad season a truly bad month this entire season. His worst month was the month of September, going 1-1 with a 3.68 ERA and 7 innings pitched. Every other month, he's posted a 2.45 ERA or lower. Now, once Trevor Rosenthal went down with injury, the final boss kicked in, and he kicked some serious butt. Let's hope he can be re-signed to a reasonable short deal, as, you know, the final boss is already 34 years old, so he is no spring chicken, that's for sure. All right. Next up on our list of relievers we're going to talk about is Kevin Segrist. He has actually been okay this year, posting a 2.91 ERA so far in almost 59 innings pitched. This is his second strong season in a row with a sub 3.0 ERA. He really needs to improve on his walk rate, as he's averaging 4 walks per 9 innings pitched, which is really high. His biggest problem this year is home runs. In just a short amount of time, he's allowed 10 home runs. so far, which is as many as he allowed in his previous 3 seasons combined. He had a terrible August pitching in 12 games and allowing 6 earned runs for a 5.79 ERA. Every other month, though, he's pitched, he's had a 3.18 monthly ERA or better. He's been a mainstay of this Cardinals relief corps and will enter his first year of arbitration this next season. Depending on what happens with Trevor Rosenthal and the final boss, we could be looking at a future Major League Baseball closer with this kid. So, next up is Matthew Bowman. He was actually drafted by the Cardinals in the Rule 5 draft away from the New York Mets. He was drafted by the Mets to be a starter, but the Cardinals saw something in him, and they converted him into a reliever. And he's been pretty good this season, going 2-5 with a 3.68 ERA. He's not a strikeout artist like a lot of the guys the Cardinals develop, because they basically find these guys with just arm strength, and then they convert them into relievers. It's what they did with Rosenthal. It's what they did with Jason Mott beforehand. So like I said, he's not a strikeout artist, but he's got very good control. Well, pretty good control. Averaging less, so fewer than 3 walks per 9 innings pitched. He was a steal by the Cardinals and a tremendous pickup by John Mozeliak. He's had 4 good months and 2 not-so-great months in May and August. 3 of those 4 good months, he had ERAs of 2.70 or lower, and he's under control for next year. Next up, we have got Jonathan Broxton, and, he's okay. He was traded from the Milwaukee Brewers to the Cardinals at the 2015 trade deadline to help reinforce the Cardinal relieving corps, going 3-3 in 23-plus innings and a 2.66 ERA. But that was last year. This year, he's gone 3-2 with a 4.21 ERA. Yes, folks, that is a run and a half extra higher than he did last year. He's walking fewer guys this year than last year, but he's also lost a bit on his fastball, striking out fewer batters as well. Now, the thing is, he was signed to a 2-year, $7 million contract this offseason. Good money if you can make it. After a $2 million buyout, so essentially he's getting paid $9 million over 2 years because of that buyout. The thing is, he'll be making he will be 33 years old next year and earning $3.75 million on the final year of his contract. His season can really be summed up in the first line of A Tale of Two Cities, which is, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. April, June, and September have been stellar with sub 2.0 ERAs. May, July, and August have been pitiful with ERAs of 9.31, 4.5, and 8, respectively. I would not be surprised if General Manager John Mozeliak were to look at trading Broxton in the offseason to open up additional funds for this upcoming year. I believe he's past his prime, and quite frankly, I'd be happy if he were gone from the team. But we shall see. All right, next up, we got former closer Trevor Rosenthal. Rosie has had another up and down year. He actually had last year where he was great. This year, he was, like I said, up and down. And he had a right rotator cuff inflammation injury that knocked him out for a while. Rosenthal, before his injury, was having, for him, and really for most pitchers, a terrible year, going 2-4 with a 4.95 ERA and over 36 innings pitched. He was allowing almost 11 hits per 9 innings pitched and almost 7 walks per 9 innings pitched. He's still striking out over 12 batters per 9 innings pitched, but for Rosenthal to earn a spot back as the closer, he has got to cut down on those walks. Rosie started off the season well in April and May with close to 2.0 ERAs each month. Had 2 really bad months in June and July with 9.9 and 5.68 ERAs respectively, and with a very short September has been okay so far. He earned, this was his first year of arbitration, and he earned $5.6 million. I'm really interested to see what kind of contract he's going to earn in his second year of arbitration with the injury issues he encountered and his reduced effectiveness on the field, most specifically on the mound. He also could be used as trade bait. I mean, he's a Scott Boras client, which that's a mark against anybody. And so that almost instantaneously means that he could get too expensive way too quickly. And the Cardinals do have relief pitching coming out of the wazoo. So, and while you would be trading a little bit low, he's still young, and he's got a great fastball, and that can translate into millions of dollars. So, here's to seeing what happens with Rosie. Next up, we got Tyler Lyons. Tyler Lyons actually injured his right knee this season after having a pretty good start to the season, going 2-0 with a 3.38 ERA in 48 innings pitched in 30 games. Now, he filled in really well for his role, which was long reliever. He had a good walk and a good strikeout ratio, but had a bit of an issue giving up the long ball. For the past 4 seasons, he's flip-flopped in between the minors and the majors each year. Again, spot starter, long reliever. He's good. He's really good for doing those 2 roles. He successfully reduced his ERA each of the past 4 seasons. Now, this year before his injury, he was averaging less than 7 hits per 9 innings pitched, which is his best hit rate of his entire career. He's under control for next year and isn't even arbitration eligible until 2018. So I expect him to be with the Cardinals for quite a while and a very, very, very solid contributor. So, he's going to be here. I don't see him being traded unless the Cardinals get something massive back. Seth Maness was originally shut down in May with elbow discomfort that he reportedly felt in spring training, but decided, not to tell his employers, which was really freaking stupid. He was brought back after some rest, and after having issues, has been shut down for the season, and he's having the dreaded Tommy John surgery, which puts his 2017 in doubt even. The righty has always done well by getting the tough ground ball outs. He's not a strikeout pitcher. Again, unlike most of the young fireballers that the Cardinals have on their roster, he throws a very heavy sinker. Doesn't walk many guys, doesn't strike out many guys either. But when healthy, he's a valuable pitcher that can induce a lot of double plays. His 2017, as I mentioned, is very much in doubt, as Tommy John surgery can typically take anywhere from as little as 12 to 18 months of recovery time. Now, he's arbitration eligible next season and a free agent in 2020. All right, next up, we've got Zach Duke of Earl. So Zach was traded at the trade deadline from the Chicago White Sox to the Cardinals. The lefty has been stellar in his short time with the Cardinals. I'm talking really freaking awesome. 1.61 ERA in 22-plus innings pitched. He's a little on the high side when talking about walk rate, but he doesn't allow opponents to get hits off of him. He's only had 1 month that he really wasn't spectacular, and that was May. Since joining the Cardinals, he's been great. He's got 1 year left on his current contract for $5.5 million and will likely serve as the Cardinals' primary lefty specialist next year. One interesting note is that Zach Duke was originally a starter, and when he was a starter, he allowed a ton of hits and not many walks. However, he was converted to a reliever, and his strikeouts per 9 innings pitched and walks per 9 innings pitched went up, but his hits per 9 innings pitched went down. Funny how that works out, isn't it? So, that's your reliever report. And we're going to cover some more cool stuff next week. I'd like to say same bat time, same bat channel, but, we're not recording this live. This is coming straight from my office downstairs in the dungeon of my own house. But, hey, at least it's air-conditioned, unlike Phreze's, God, I don't even want to talk about it because it's so scary down there. So, next week, we're going to cover some more Cardinals baseball. We are going to talk about another set of positions. We're going to, I guess, just have to listen in. Listen in next week to the Average Joe Sports Report right here on the Zero Network. My name is Andrew Grass. I'm going to keep bringing you sports every week. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a little fun. Hope you learn something. And if you don't, well, that's your own damn fault. You stay classy, America. I'll see you next week. Bye.
You nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Time is a precious thing. Never waste it. This is going to be such an exciting day.
Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
This is Mindy from All-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 11503 St. Charles Rock Road, Bridgeton, Missouri 63044. The best show that ruins your Sunday every Sunday. It is what it is.
And it is on
the Zero G Network.
And because
what?
Because nothing will hold us down. These are going to make the greatest outtakes ever.
Because nothing will hold them down.
The following program contains explicit language, crude humor, and sexual references. The Zero G Network vehemently expresses that parental discretion be used with regard to this podcast. Thank you, and enjoy the fucking show.
It's Sunday morning.
And right now, every talk show on the radio sucks. If you're looking for high-quality entertainment,
You're in the wrong damn place.
But since you're here, let's have a little fun.
Nothing will hold them down.
Because nothing will hold them down. You hear me? Nothing!
And now, you are listening to...
You are listening to...
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Starring Phreze Smith.
The Iceman covers this entire room.
Philip Mifflin.
That's right. Oh, you see? Wow. Look, okay.
Okay.
Ed Cummins.
Boob sweat is lubrication.
Hey,
leave me out of that. I've actually been through that.
Leave you out? No. Apparently you were all
You're
up
all
in it.
in
Crystal
it.
Williams.
I do not have a penis.
So-
Now shut up and let me bask in this.
And Andrew Graham.
Oh my God!
There we go, baby.
Because it is what it is, and nothing will hold them down.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Yeah, this is going to be wild because this is going to be like unlike any episode that you've heard before. And the reason being is because most of my compatriots have left me at the switch, and that is a bad idea, especially when I have hours and hours of recordings at my disposal. It's just not a good thing to do, not even a little bit. So, oh yeah, it's about to be messed up. See, here's what I got. A bunch of you remember a while back that I had put out this Facebook post about eating a pumpkin roll, and well, the comments to that were they were pretty hot. I liked it. And here today, I will present to you what it sounds like when Phreze's friends use Phreze's words. It's a special edition episode of It Is What It Is, mashed right in behind the Average Joe Sports Report and coming on the heels of my first forced solo rendition of Tweaked Geeks, because Phil is sick today, and you know what? I feel like he shouldn't be the only one. So I've decided that we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and put this out, and I want to thank each and every one of my friends. I'm not going to say who they were, but I want to thank you all for helping make this possible. Before we do this, I want you to meet a couple of new friends, a couple of fans of the Zero G Network. More specifically, It Is What It Is, Tweaked Geeks, and the Average Joe Sports Report. I introduce you to Daddy and Mabel, because nothing will hold them down.
Into this.
You brought him into it.
Now stop, because he's going to start recording, and I can't have that.
Give me my damn shotgun.
Do you need another Blatz, Daddy?
I think there's some hams in there.
Is there a problem? You look like you're confused and conflustered and confloundered and...
I forgot my cigarette.
He's all fucked up.
Well,
Like one of them old redneck boys.
you know, you talk so much shit on the other boys, but, you know, you ain't no better than them.
I got me a truck.
You know how
And this double wide.
You know how you got this here truck, though? You know, you can't be talking all this shit, because if it weren't for my family, then you wouldn't have nothing either.
Whatever, you was giving head for this truck.
But you got that damn truck, don't you?
It was truck head.
It don't matter. You still drive that there truck, don't you? and give him that damn shit. Motherfucker. Giving me shit about what I did to get your truck. You still drive the son of a bitch.
Where's my Lucky's at?
I don't know. I think the boy smoked him.
The boy?
Yeah. Your son?
God damn it, Cletus! Where the fuck is that boy at?
He just wanted to be like his daddy.
Cletus!
Can you stop yelling at him like that every time you yell his name? It sounds like he done something wrong. And
the boy smoked my Luckies.
Well, maybe you should put him out of reach. He's only 2. He don't know no better.
I'll beat that little 2-year-old ass. Take my smokes.
I just put some more whiskey in his bottle. He'll go to sleep. You ain't got to worry about him no more.
Hi, you two. Are you two fans of the show?
A little bit.
We've been listening.
Okay.
Down here in Tucky.
Tucky.
Yeah.
And how do we feel about this?
Well,
we like the show sometimes. It's got that humor we enjoy.
Oh, okay. That's good. The humor's good. I like that.
Sometimes you call it fried chicken humor. I think we like that.
Oh. You mean
know that Ed boy? You know, kind of when him talks, it just he's just so dirty.
Mabel, don't you talk about Ed.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Ed is a very special part of our team.
Mabel gets all wet and fuzzy inside
when
Ed speaks.
That ain't true.
Fuzzy inside?
Yeah. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
I hear it in her sleep.
Okay. And then there's Phil.
What about? I like him. He don't talk much, but it's them quiet ones that you tend to grow on you. And
I want to see Crystal's titties.
Oh, yes. There's Crystal Williams.
Sound like she got some nice old titties.
I think because she's one of them colored folks. She probably got them big old areolas. My areolas ain't that big. They look like they just kind of like wrinkled raisins.
Your areolas?
My areolas.
Oh, okay.
Wrinkled raisin.
It's okay. And then there's Andrew. Andrew does sports.
Yeah.
And I like some sports.
And when he starts talking about that foosball, I just kind of tune out because when he talk about how to get them touch bases, it don't register with me.
You mean touchdowns and
when they cross that line with the ball and then they go to do them dances like they look like they doing them colored folk dances.
Okay. So yeah. And then there's me. I'm Phreze. Hi, remember me?
Hi, Phreze.
I am.
You got a weird name like Batman or something.
Well,
you speak pretty well for one of them colored folks.
You shut your mouth, Mabel.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give the man a compliment.
Do not compliment the boy.
I don't really like being called boy. Okay, so
that's my
thank
fault.
You.
I think they prefer. What is that? That Afro-kin American.
Maybe you just call him brother.
Brother?
Yeah, brother's good.
Brother, all right. You want to be brothers?
Yeah, sure.
What's up, brother?
I think we should be brothers.
I am a man of constant sorrow.
Okay.
Mabel likes to sing. She goes down to the Rusty Rocket and she sings on Thursday nights.
Isn't that a strip club?
Down and see me sometimes. Like I like to sing, and then like sometimes they even like put the microphone on the pole.
Okay, so thank you for listening to the show.
They got 50-cent drafts on Blatz down there.
You can get your Blatz. They're pretty good.
We should get a Blatz sometime, Mr. Phreze. Talk some Batman.
I have never heard of that thing that you said.
It's a Blatz.
Yes, you said it, and I'm nothing. IK.
It's a cold liquid refreshment, sir.
Phil does another show called Tweaked Geeks.
Yeah, I heard of that when y'all talk a lot about that Star Geek stuff.
Yeah.
Them planes and them aerospace things.
Yeah.
Trek Wars.
Yeah.
Something.
Trek Wars. That's what it is y'all talk about.
Well, actually, okay, never mind. Well, yeah. And that comes on Sundays right after It Is What It Is. You like that, right?
Yeah, I heard about that show that y'all doing, with the geek stuff, and is that like that stuff when you go to Best Buy and they come out to your house to look at your stoves and stuff?
That's something like that. We try to be a little more
do
helpful.
y'all do that thing? Because I got this stove here and it's about 32 years old. And
how did you get your stove in here?
Well, he brought it in his truck.
It's in my truck. My truck's muddy.
No,
I like the 4-wheel drive.
I meant specifically in
Mabel
the
likes
studio.
the
Why is there a stove over there?
Well, because I heard about your people when the geek thing, and
What
I
do
thought
you
maybe
mean
you could
your
come and do this.
Well,
you, Mr. Phreze, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but you're one of those colored folks.
Okay.
You're all right. You're all right with me, though. I left my sheets
I
at
didn't
home.
say that I wasn't, he wasn't all right. I just, but even though, you are one of them colored folks, you don't sound like it all the time. Like you speak very well for yourself.
I try.
But your voice, it kind of makes me think of that white feller.
Can you get me boob pictures?
He sings them songs.
On your geek show? Can you teach me how to do that internet's porn thing?
You know what? Speaking of the internets, if we're going to talk about this geek stuff, maybe you can show me how to find, he looks at a lot of porn stuff, but he be trying to hide it from me, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can find it. So can you teach me how to do that?
She wants some porn, Phreze.
Yeah, I think she wants to find yours.
I think she likes that.
Okay.
Dark meat porn.
We ain't gonna talk about that now.
I saw her looking at Leroy at the Rusty Rocket one night.
Who is Leroy?
He's a bouncer.
Daddy, I thought you said I was forgiven for that.
I don't. Okay.
Leroy is this.
What's in this jar?
It's just a little bit of moonshine.
Why is it smoking?
Because, the way that we do it in Tucky, it's just a special additive.
Is it called ether? What's going on?
Well, if
here?
I told you what it was, then we would have to get rid of you. And I like you, so I don't want to do that.
Okay.
You're pretty all right.
You're pretty, too.
I'm so...
Hey, Mabel.
It Is What It Is every Sunday at 11:30 right here. Where if I were to come up missing, this would be the first place to look and to start maybe gathering evidence or stuff like that every Sunday at 11:30 right here on the Zero G Network.
Hi, Mom.
Because nothing will hold us down.
You got a purty mouth.
Nothing. I repeat, nothing will hold us down. I will start. Now this is where it gets bad because I'm stuffing this whole thing into my mouth, inch by inch, if I have to. Now, let's backtrack just a moment. Remember that pumpkin roll we were talking about earlier? Well, that's what we're talking about. It's not my fault that my friends made it dirty. We'll move forward.
Tag photo, add location, edit, like.
Don't be a prick.
Comment, share.
I would like to go on record as saying he couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
What? He left about
Okay, the visual I got of that is disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Your mouth is full.
Yes, it was.
What am I supposed to be reading exactly?
We're just going down the list here.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you even conjured a visual is itself disturbing. LOL. I will not be coming to your house on corn dog and bratwurst night. LOL.
Doesn't he sound so
I
excited?
didn't think you'd want to.
LOL.
I ain't saying that.
Phreze is going to deep throat it.
Oh my god. I can't do this.
Wouldn't be the first thing you've stuffed in your mouth inch by inch.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Now remember, folks, we're talking about a pumpkin roll. Just an innocent, delicious, cream-filled cake. Just so long. So much. I couldn't get it into my mouth. Anyway, let's move forward.
There's not enough Photoshop in existence to make this believable.
Okay, kind of had me worried. Would it be weird that I kind of watch this unfold?
You're worried? Apparently, in the imaginations of my friends, I'm some kind of tongue slut, so yeah, that happened. LOL. Also, should be noted that I wasn't able to get it all in my mouth, and I don't think it's a length issue. This damn thing is fat as hell. I can't even get my whole mouth around it. So I've only actually tasted the tip. I want to go on record that you are a dick. Oh, this is what you're working on.
Oh, why are you got me?
This is the segment we spoke of. Do you like that?
Now, he thought that I was going to use it for editing like an asshole. A new segment on It Is What It Is. But I wasn't going to do him like that. Not yet.
Mine, that'd be funny as hell. Continue, please.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll continue. While Phreze's mouth can fit around a food, fold that ish in half and ask for a half price discount. LOL.
That's what she said.
Phreze says, but when there's going to be cream everywhere, like there's already drops of sticky cream in my damn lap, it's not even like I can hold this fat ass thing and deal with that too.
Remember, we're talking about a pumpkin roll.
This is just too great.
That's horrible. Quit making fun of my husband.
I swear to God.
I wasn't, though.
You were supposed to read half of this.
I'm not going to read that crap. I'm almost in tears over this because... yeah, that's it. You're saying... So you're saying only 50% of your hardness is real?
I know it killed her inside to say that.
No. You're up there at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Here we go.
You're supposed to swallow the cream, not wear it Phreze.
There you go, Diana. That was a pretty tame one.
It happens. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just soften and try again. No.
Okay, fine. I see where you're going with this, but I don't care anymore. Are you kidding? This is soft. Fuck, dude. If I had to try taking this hard, I think I'd enjoy the taste as much. I wouldn't enjoy the taste as much.
That's bad.
I don't care anymore. I don't really care anymore.
You will later.
Hey, you can go live right now. I don't give a fuck.
You heard it. He said it. I could go live. I'm live right now. We're doing this.
It's not what you think.
It is exactly what you think.
See how I planted that seed?
Yeah, you're an asshole for that. You know damn well. But it's not what I'm doing.
Gross.
Okay, so there we go.
I just screenshotted this, and this will be brought up on Sunday's show. Oh, I'm sure that there's more than 50% of that threat is real. I'm almost in tears over here because of this. So you're saying only 50% of your hardness is real. If you want, I'll save you some, and we can share it. It's pretty big, and I know this big boy's got plenty of cream left.
We're still talking about a pumpkin roll, folks. I do love my pumpkin roll.
I almost choked on this breadstick.
There you go, deep throating shit again.
You sound like the most unenthusiastic 900 operator ever lived. You're like, yeah, it's big. I'm going to take it all. It's great.
It's like Rocco from Rocco's.
I love it. I love it. And it gets even darker from this point.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Okay, where are we at?
At the top.
Yeah, it's great. This is awesome.
Did you try forcing it in?
Dude, with both hands. I even tried a fork, but that didn't work out well either.
He needs some milk.
Dude, it's filled with cream already. At one point, once I realized that it was going to fit in my mouth, I just started sucking the cream straight from the tip. Hoping that this thing's going, but sadly no. Apparently, I suck at this.
Apparently, you're no good at sucking at this.
Here it comes.
Try a spoon. This might work, and may it's the environment setting. Try it in the bedroom. I won't give up on you. I have faith we're going to get that fat log in your mouth one way or another.
Y'all should not be eating right now. You're gonna kill yourself.
This was like absolutely one of the greatest moments ever.
Wolf this down quickly because I know.
Be happy we decided to wait and eat until after this.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Here we go.
Something.
Yes. It's wonderful. And keep in mind, they're not the only ones that I had do this.
More of that cream left. The way he's reading it sounds like he drinks it. He guzzles it.
All right.
That's right, with both hands. Okay. I tried it in the basement, even with no one looking. I still couldn't squeeze that fat cream-filled bit of deliciousness into my mouth.
Eye contact is key.
I definitely don't want it in my eye. Not again.
Wow, we need to find a different way to approach this kind of situation.
I know. I should have had more respect for myself. I should have required dinner first before all this.
Still talking about a pumpkin roll.
It just looks so damn sweet.
And this is how people get hurt physically and emotionally, by going straight for the goal.
I just wanted to know that I had something good and long inside of me.
Oh, God, no.
Is that so wrong?
That's not what that line says. It really wasn't.
Seriously, does it really matter at this point?
Yes, it does.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to know that I had something good and big inside of me. Is that so wrong?
No, just sometimes you're left scarred.
Like that empty feeling with me that needed to be filled. Yes, sometimes that empty feeling will drive you to do crazy things. Things you thought you never do, just to get the pain and the noise to stop. To finally fill that empty part of you with whatever you can take. As much as you can until you can get no more in there.
Obviously, this fuckery was more than you can chew or swallow, and now your void is still a void.
I know. Sometimes I put things in my mouth I don't even like. I just close my eyes and swallow. Somehow it makes me feel alive, even when I have to put something in my mouth that I don't want. Sometimes when I'm in front of people, I'll put stuff in my mouth just to be polite or to avoid hurting their feelings. They just look at me and smile, and I move it around, tasting it, and ultimately swallowing down what I'm given.
Still talking about a pumpkin roll.
Oh shit, I'm gonna pass out here.
We got something going. Just read everybody else's comments. I'll read Phreze's.
I'm gonna pee.
At this point, the young lady she just absolutely cannot use my words anymore. I am both horrified and impressed.
Like peens?
Ump. can row. Oh, yes. All in ma's mouths. All in my mouths.
Oh, God, no.
I know, right? Sometimes I go to the mall food court and let strangers watch me stick things in my mouth.
This is going to be so bad. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I can't. Sometimes you gotta sit there and ask yourself, is this worth it? What would my parents say? How would my family think of me? And if you still have to put it in your mouth and you know it's wrong, just pray you don't choke.
But what if it's family trying to get me to put things in my mouth?
Then you need to invest in a counselor.
Even if they said it tastes good?
Then you better force that shit in then.
But they don't have to. If they truly love me, they know I take it willingly. Hell, if it's good, I might try stuffing twice as much into my mouth.
Look at you, big trooper. Or look at you being a trooper.
I like making people happy.
Oh, God, no. What have I got myself into here? Better.
Now, this is just absolutely great, and this is what I love about the stuff that happens in our studio. Now, like I said, they're not the only ones that I had do this. I also had another couple come in and read for this, and later, I'm going to see if I can just surprise somebody at random and see if I can get them to read the same comments. See if they make it dirty. This is me trying to clean up my act. This is as good as it gets. We're gonna go right back to Daddy and Mabel. Wait, what?
So the chainsaw and the motorized grass cutter,
right?
And it's got some pieces from the big blue tractor.
What has these pieces?
The Orgasmo machine. It's my own invention.
What is this used for?
Well, doing it.
Orgasms.
Wait, did you?
Where'd you go?
Hey, well, he didn't disappear. I can still see him.
Okay. I'm right here.
We didn't turn off the lights.
Okay. So Mabel.
Yes.
Thank you for coming today.
Yeah, I came today. That's what the Orgasmo machine's for.
And your name, sir?
That's just Daddy.
I can't call him that.
But that's his name.
It's on my birth certificate.
Your legal name is Daddy.
That's what they call me Daddy for. My daddy wasn't real good at thinking of things.
When he popped out of the uterus,
and he's like, I want to name him after me.
What's his name? He say Daddy. So that's what happened.
Junior. Daddy Junior.
Whoa.
Is that for me?
No, it's for me.
Feel like it should be for me. Can I see it?
I don't know.
Can I see it?
Okay.
I want to see it.
Okay. She was trying to take my cake.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. I learned that with.
Do you have a last name? Maybe.
Johnson.
Okay.
So don't lie and tell him your last name is Johnson. Are you? Well, that's not the last name they gave us in the witness protection program.
Okay.
Daddy.
All right. So we'll just edit that out. How are you two today? I noticed that we did our interview and y'all are still sitting here.
Yeah, well, we didn't know, if we felt like you needed some company because, you're down here all by yourself. And so we figured we would just kind of sit here and give you some company and, talk to you about things that may be of interest to you, because, and you still got to tell me how to do the internet.
I called that Uber because my truck wouldn't start.
You called an Uber?
Well, yeah. That's like, futuristic and stuff, man. I'm with it.
Oh, it's not futuristic because it's happening right now.
Well,
Like,
I mean, you know.
We don't have that in Tucky. Not
The future?
Well, not really.
Oh.
Nobody has a future in Tucky.
I'm done. I can't.
There, while them two scrubbed my floor.
Yeah. So, remember, we're still talking about that pumpkin roll. All right. So, check it out. All right. First, Nikki, can you see the screen? Yeah. Yeah. Now, these are a couple of friends of mine, and they came in, and they read the same post. The same one. So,
Now, let me put my
here we go. Now, remember how the post started. Nice. All right. So, I'm going to read the first line of the post. Now, understand that we're actually talking about a pumpkin roll. Yes, just a pumpkin roll, just an innocent pumpkin roll. We're not sexualizing it. We're trying not to sexualize it. Now, the trick is to get as far into the comments as you can and try to sound as serious as you can. Yeah, but without cracking up. Okay?
Let me drink.
They fail.
Yeah,
they fail. I will read the first line of the post,
take the lid off for me?
or I will read the first line of the original post. All of the comments start from here. So
What do we read specifically?
It's been a long time
that's
since somebody said that.
now he was a little apprehensive, Any and he should have been. all three go in a row,
Here you go.
except that I cannot read my own comment.
Yeah, I like it tight.
Okay, so like if you read a line and then the next
Yeah.
line, we're getting it together. We were drinking. It happens, because drinking.
We're doing sexual innuendos here, and so I completely didn't hear anything.
Because it's part of their daily lives anyway, so they just buy it.
Wow. Okay. I will speak the original line of the post, and then from there,
Chris, move your arm.
right, we will all take turns reading.
And
except
remember,
I cannot read my own
we're
line.
just talking about a pumpkin roll here. It's innocent.
Who would have been next?
You hung them out completely.
I
dry.
did. I did. But
I didn't mean to, though.
It helps keep the flow of things going. So
Short tension.
yeah. So trust me, it's about to get longer. All right.
That's what you said.
I have some filthy friends. It happens.
I swear, I'm just gonna clip that and just keep that for the show. Just Nikki saying that's what she said. All right, ready? I'm stuffing this whole thing into my mouth, inch by inch, if I have to.
Remember, we're just talking about a pumpkin roll, people. Just a pumpkin roll. Can't you enjoy a long cream-filled cake these days without people sexualizing it? I guess not. Moving on.
The visual I got of that is disturbing.
That's your turn, Chris, because I can't read my own line.
The fact that you even conjured a visual.
Wait, damn it. What'd you do to my mark?
Put the big black thing in your face, Chris.
Damn it. And I have to read both lines?
We had to get the microphone together.
Regardless of what it is.
The fact that you even conjured a visual is itself disturbing. I will not be coming to your house on corn dog and bratwurst night.
I don't think I'd.
Sorry. I don't think I'd want you to. Okay, we can skip that one. And go.
Phreze is gonna deep throat it.
Wouldn't be the first thing you've stuffed in your mouth inch by inch.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
There's not enough Photoshop in existence to make this believable.
Oh, that's you, Chris.
What's LHH, so?
Oh, laughing hard as hell.
Oh. Laugh out hard as hell.
Yeah, you can leave out the acronyms.
Kind of had me worried. Would it be weird that I kind of want to watch this unfold?
You're worried? Apparently, in the imaginations of my friends, I'm some kind of tongue slut. So, yeah, that happened.
This is too good.
Did you, Chris?
Also, should be noted that I wasn't able to get it all into my mouth. I don't think it's a length issue. This damn thing is fat as hell. I can't even get my whole mouth around it. So I've only actually tasted the tip.
Wow, Phreze's mouth can't fit around a food. Fold that ish in half and ask for a half-price discount.
That's what she said.
But then there's going to be cream everywhere. Like, there's already drops of sticky cream in my damn lap. It's not even like I can hold this fat-ass thing and deal with that, too.
You're supposed to swallow the cream, not wear it.
It's happened. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just let it soften and try again.
Are you kidding? This is soft. Fuck, dude. If I had to try taking this hard, I think I wouldn't enjoy the taste as much.
I just screenshotted this, and it will get brought up on Sunday's show.
Oh, I'm sure that no more than 50% of that thread is real.
I'm almost in tears over here because of this.
So you're saying only 50% of your hardness is real?
If you want, I'll save you some and we can share it. It's pretty big, and I know this big boy's got plenty of cream left.
Did you try forcing it in?
Dude, with both hands.
I've even tried a fork. That didn't work out well either.
He needs some milk.
Dude, it's filled with cream already. At one point, once I realized that it wasn't going to fit in my mouth, I just started sucking the cream straight from the tip, hoping to get things going.
Okay, Nikki. Are you crying?
Remember, we're just talking about a pumpkin roll here, folks. Just a pumpkin roll. We are literally talking about eating something sweet and delicious.
Oh, wow.
What's dirty about that?
Apparently you're no good at sucking at this. Which is...
Chris is like, that didn't even sound right
like
coming out of my
lie.
mouth. Try a spoon.
Shit.
This might work. And maybe it's the environment. Try it in the bedroom. I won't give up on you. I have faith that we're going to get that fat log in your mouth.
One way or another.
I tried it in the basement, even with no one looking. I couldn't squeeze that fat cream-filled bit of deliciousness into my mouth.
Eye contact is key.
I definitely don't want it in my eye. Not again.
Wow, we need to find a different way to approach this kind of situation.
I know I should have had more respect for myself. I should have required dinner before all this.
This is how people get hurt physically and emotionally, by going straight for the goal.
I just wanted to know that I had something good and big inside of me. Is that so wrong?
No.
It was just a pumpkin roll. We're just talking about putting a pumpkin roll in your belly. Getting it all up by them guts, you know? Just, that's all.
Sometimes you're just left scarred.
Like that empty feeling within me that needed to be filled. Yes, sometimes that empty feeling will drive you to do crazy things. Things you thought you'd never do. Just to get the pain and the noise to stop, to finally fill that empty part of you with whatever you can take, as much as you can, until you can get no more in there.
That's on you, Chris.
Yeah, that's on you.
Oh, shit. Wait. That's fucked up. Hold up. So, as you can see.
She said.
See.
God damn it.
See.
Oh, damn it.
Redo this.
Yes. Oh, where is it?
So, you get the general idea.
I mean, you know, we're just talking about a pumpkin roll. We're just talking about enjoying that sweet, cream-filled cake.
Really?
That's all.
See, this is why I'm mad at my... Shut up.
Yeah. See? That's all.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, all right. So, there we go.
Christopher.
So, yep.
And it continues.
Or wait, who's it on? It's on me. Obviously, this fuckery was more than you can chew, swallow, and now your void is still a void.
Notice the hesitation here.
I'm mad that this wasn't paused.
Okay. I know sometimes I put things in my mouth that I don't even like. I just close my eyes and swallow. Somehow it makes me feel alive, even when I have to put something in my mouth that I don't want. Sometimes when I'm in front of people, I'll put stuff in my mouth just to be polite, or to avoid hurting their feelings. They just look at me and smile as I move it around, tasting it, and ultimately swallowing down what I've been given.
Delicious.
He never.
Remember, we're just talking about a pumpkin roll.
Wow.
It's great, isn't it?
Like beans. Like, really?
Pumpkin roll. Oh, yes, all in my mouth.
Phreze is dead. Phreze is dead. Oh, shit.
Sometimes I go to the mall food court and let strangers stick things in my mouth.
Put your arms straight up in the air.
No way, the black you just so cute.
Yes, that is the sound of me damn near dying in the background.
We need another fan down here, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Woo!
Chris, you fucking killed me.
Wow.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Sometimes you gotta sit there and ask yourself, is this worth it? What would my parents say? How would my family think of me? And if you still have to put it in your mouth and you know it's wrong, just pray you don't choke.
But what if it's the family trying to get me to put things in my mouth?
Then you need to invest in a counselor.
Even if they say that it'll taste good?
Then you better force that shit in then.
But they don't have to. If they truly love me, they know I'd take it willingly. Hell, if it's good, I might try stuffing twice as much into my mouth.
Look at you being a trooper.
I like making people happy.
Better do some tongue tricks that makes everyone happy, like making a knot with a cherry stem.
Are you finally getting around to me now?
I was doing all.
Is it my turn now?
Oh my god.
They were thoroughly enjoying each other.
I can't tell you how much I enjoy these moments. I just can't.
I was just waiting. I was just waiting.
Oh my God. I was trying to see how far I could get him to go.
That's what she said.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh.
His face is green now.
The knife or the cake?
Yeah, I can't even see.
Wait. Did I skip
Chris
one?
is right in front of my way. I don't even know where we're at.
It's on Immovable.
Huh?
Immovable.
What's it?
It's on Amanda's. Almost at the
Okay. Damn, Phreze, I could have done that, no problem. Just open wide and take it to the back of your throat. Better luck next time, buddy.
Oh my god.
There you go, Chris.
Slut.
This is the absolute best conversation I've seen all month.
Oh, yes, it is.
See, I still think you should read your own.
No, you want to know why?
Why?
Also, my wife wouldn't. My wife wouldn't read her own comments, and her excuse for that was she wanted to know. Well, I'll just leave that be. She's giving me a dirty look.
Very data, Chris, because
Don't be shitty.
Okay, where are we at?
We're on Tanya.
Okay. He must have felt like he must have felt like a failure because once he realized he wasn't gonna fit it, he came and woke me up.
Babe, I can't do it. Show me how to take this whole thing.
Yes, exactly. Show me how it's done. What's your secret?
I think I may be dating his long lost brother or something, Brett Hueyman, and he were cut from the same mold.
Are you move the mic so it's more in line? No, well, you can move it where it's more in line with you.
This is great.
I ultimately had to break out the graph paper and draw him a picture. He just wasn't getting it.
So once he realized he wasn't going to fit it in, he came. So reading has been brought to you by the dark side of my brain.
After he partially woke me up.
He only partially woke you up after he came.
Now remember, folks, we're just talking about
when I set the alarm clock.
No,
cock.
you read that wrong.
Nice try. Good job, little buddy.
I'm cracking up that he took his glasses off like this motherfucker. Go ahead, Chris.
It's okay. She likes it when I set the alarm cock.
I love how he had the cock super hard. It's like, cock. I like that was a regular dick. It was like Boston dick. Like, cock.
Cat.
Covered in clam chowder. With the chunks. Come get it. Bish. When my kid was super tiny, she couldn't say "cla" at all. Once we were standing by the courthouse, which had a huge Back to the Future style clock tower, and she started yelling, "Mommy, a cock, a big cock. Look at a big cock." If she only understood what she was saying.
Great, Scott.
Oh, God, I want to watch.
They all do, Booga.
Can you go live when you decide to do this?
And you didn't share?
No, Brandy, I did not. I want it all in my mouth, damn it.
And we're just talking about a pumpkin roll.
Hard pill to swallow.
Not really.
Yeah, see?
Better as a suppository, though.
Wow. See, we were just talking about a pumpkin roll.
Let's see the post. Now, I have...
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I love it. So keep in mind, folks, don't sexualize your pumpkin rolls. I don't know if that's actually the message here. I really don't. Either way, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to this extra special mashup of the Average Joe Sports Report, and it is what it is. I totally did not tell the rest of the guys that I was doing this, so, you know. It is what it is.
That's the, name of our show and stuff. So, thank you for listening, and tune in every Sunday so we can ruin it right here on the Zero G Network, because nothing will hold us down.
Hey, this is Monty Bunny from the home of the myth.
Hi, this is Nikki Taylor.
Hey, everyone. This is Eric, creator of Left on Green Marijuana Support Page.
Thank you for joining us. Until next time.